Thai constellation Monstera. Here are some facts about it. The stars are a stable variegation. The Thai constellation was created in a lab in Thailand through tissue culture, which is where the name comes from. The creamy speckles look like stars across the leaves, hence constellation in its name. More stable than elbow monsteras, the Thai constellation usually keeps its variegation more consistently because the mutation exists throughout the plant cells and not just in certain layers. The cream colour has no chlorophyll, so the pale sections can't photosynthesize, so heavily variegated leaves grow slower and burn easier in harsh direct sun. Some leaves get tiny speckles, others huge cream sectors, half moons or galaxy-like splashes. No two are exactly alike. They have fenestrations, which are holes in the leaves, but they increase with maturity as young leaves may only have splits, but mature Thai constellations can develop huge perforations and dramatic jungle-style leaves. And they climb in nature. Monsteras are actually climbing aroids, giving them a moss pole or plank often makes leaves grow much larger and more fenestrated, while variegated plants grow slower because part of the leaf lacks chlorophyll. Thai constellations usually grow slower than green monsteras. They were once extremely expensive a few years ago. Small Thai constellations sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars worldwide, but tissue culture made them more available. They can revert, but less commonly. Sometimes a leaf comes out greener or creamier than normal depending on lighting, genetics, and growth conditions. Humidity affects leaf unfurling, so the low humidity can make leaves tear or stick while opening. Warm humidity helps perfect unfurling. And they're toxic to pets, like many aroids. They contain calcium oxalate crystals, which can irritate mouths and stomachs if chewed. And that bright indirect light is the best for variegation and variegated types. Too little light can reduce contrast and growth, and too much direct sun can scorch the pale cream sections of the plant. Some people who grow these plants, i.e. collectors, will often call a very, very speckled leaf a galaxy leaf, which I find is super cute. This is the Miziluki banana. It's a super interesting banana variety from the Pacific Islands and is known for being tougher and cooler climates than many tropical bananas. It comes from the Pacific region, especially Samoa and nearby islands. Miziluki is thought to be named after a missionary Mizi named Luke Luki. It handles cooler weather better than Cavendish bananas. That's why people in places like New Zealand grow it outdoors more successfully than many desert bananas. In warm conditions, it can grow huge quickly, often reaching around 3 to 5 meters tall. The pseudostem is usually thicker and sturdier than some softer banana varieties, helping it survive rougher weather. In warmer parts of New Zealand or sheltered microclimates, it can actually fruit outdoors, unlike many ornamental bananas. The bananas are sweet and creamy, often described as richer and more old-fashioned banana tasting than Super Cavendish. Like most bananas, the leaves split in wind. This is normal and helps reduce storm damage. It loves compost, manure, seaweed, tonic, consistent watering. Big leaves mean it uses lots of nutrients. It throws out baby plants, pups from the base, so one plant can eventually become a whole clump. Bananas are usually giant herbs. The trunk is a rolled up pseudostem made from leaf bases. The purple banana heart can become massive and very ornamental before fruit develops. In shelter spots with reflected heat, mulch and frost protection, Miziluki can survive better than people expect. But now we're going to make some seaweed tonic, and by the way, follow the instructions precisely, don't put more than a teaspoon. But anyway, here we go. We've got our teaspoon ready, we're going to pour it over the jar, but here we go. 1 teaspoon into a 2-litre jar, fill it up with water. The water should move it around so you don't have to mix it. And here we are feeding my banana and my monstera. Every 2 weeks in spring, every 3 weeks in autumn, and every 4 weeks in winter. This is the yellow flowered Costus insulin plant, the Costus pictus. These are often taller and more dramatic than the orange type. Many yellow forms are actually classified as spiral gingers and not the original medicinal insulin plant. Flowers emerge from cone-like structures called inflorescence. Hummingbirds pollinate them usually in tropical regions, but some species can reach 2 to 3 meters tall in warm climates. Their stems look like bamboo but are soft and juicy inside. The leaves twist around the stem in a spiral to catch filtered rainforest light efficiently. They love humidity and can grow huge leaves in greenhouse conditions. This is the Camacostus cuspidatus, also known as the orange-flowered insulin plant. It is called the insulin plant because people in India traditionally use the leaves in herbal medicine related to blood sugar support. Leaves grow in a spiral pattern around the stem, giving it a tropical jungle look. The orange flowers are actually made of bright orange bracts with tiny true flowers emerging from them. It spreads through underground rhizomes, similar to ginger. It's related to ginger but not the same family as true ginger. The leaves can feel slightly fleshy and waxy, usually stays more compact than many of the Costus species. It loves the warmth, humidity and filtered light, and in cooler climates like much of NZ, it's often grown indoors or brought inside over winter. It can regrow from rhizomes even after cold damage. It often grows 60 to 120 centimeters tall and likes evenly moist soil but not swampy conditions. Can get crispy edges in dry air or cold winds. This is the ice cream bean tree, the Inga edulis. It's part of the pea and bean family, so it can help improve soil by fixing nitrogen through its roots. The pods can become huge, sometimes over 1 meter long. The ice cream part is from the sweet fluffy white pulp around the seeds. People say it tastes like vanilla ice cream, cotton candy, vanilla pods, or even marshmallow. In tropical countries, the tree is often used in permaculture, agroforestry, and coffee plantations because it grows fast and provides shade. It can grow incredibly quickly in warm climates, sometimes several meters in a few years. The leaves fold slightly at night or in stress conditions, similar to some mimosa relatives. The seeds are unusual because they're recalcitrant seeds. They do not store well and lose viability quickly if they dry out. In tropical regions, people sometimes utilize leaves as mulch, animal fodder, or compost material. The flowers are fluffy and look like little white pom-poms or shaving brushes. They also to me remind me of white pahutakawa. In New Zealand, they're mostly collector plants because they're tropical and sensitive to cold. But for me, growing one in Canterbury, Christchurch is pretty unique to say the least. I have a belief that if you're going to get into anything and really get into it, it's either full tit, not half-ass, alright? Jewel orchids. Many jewel orchids are native to Southeast Asia and have been admired for centuries in terrarium culture, medicinal plant traditions, and forest plant collecting. Their shimmering veins almost look electrically lit, which is why collectors often associate them with treasure, gemstones, dragon scales, lightning, or enchanted forest. Collectors often call them living gemstones, velvet orchids, electric leaf orchids. The metallic venation reflects light in a way called structural iridescence, similar to some butterflies. This one on the left is called an emerald gold. Its symbolism is abundance, wealth, healing, harmony with nature, The green and gold together are commonly linked with prosperity, growth, renewal, and forest energy. The veins can appear almost neon under flash or grow lights. Some jewel orchids are prized more than expensive flowering orchids because of foliage rarity. Emerald tone varieties often prefer slightly dimmer light than red stem. This is the red stem. Its symbolism is grounding, warmth, protection, and passion balanced with calm. The red stem are often associated with vitality, bloodlines and family roots, and earthy energy. One of the easiest jewel orchids to grow. It can tolerate lower humidity than many others. And this is the gold bar jewel orchid. Its symbolism is luxury, fortune, ambition, and rarity. The gold bar appearance naturally makes people associate it with treasure, wealth, and prestige. Gold vein jewel orchids can shimmer intensely under humidity and angled light. Some species almost look fake because the venation reflects light so strongly. High humidity makes the foliage look especially vivid and velvety. Most jewel orchids grow on forest floors rather than high-end trees like Phalaenopsis orchids. They evolve beautiful leaves because they live in low light where attracting pollinators with flowers is less important. Their flowers are usually small compared to the dramatic foliage. They love stable humidity, which is why your bathroom style setups can actually suit them well. Remember, you can make your bathrooms into really nice jungle areas, and that many collectors keep them in terrariums because they thrive in warm, humid microclimates. Because they don't care about attracting pollinators, I'm pretty sure you'll never ever see one flower, or it'll be really, really hard to. Also, I moved my orchids, and my orchids are now sprouting out new leaves after I did the feed as well, and oh my god, this has been such a quick experiment of how quickly my orchids would have grown a leaf. But now I can just pop them out all the time because of the liquid feeds. It's actually just awesome, amazing.